Hi, it's Elise Kopp, your 55 plus realtor here in sunny Las Vegas. Today I have a really exciting video to share with you, and it's definitely something to consider if you are early on in your exploration in potentially making a move to the greater Las Vegas area. Now, before we jump into the actual topic for today's video, I'd like to kindly ask you to leave a thumbs up on today's video if you found it helpful. Also, if you have any questions, to leave in the comments down below, and if you could kindly subscribe to my channel, it helps me in making these videos for you, and I so appreciate your support. So, moving right along into the topic for today's video, the big question most people have early on: how do I pick the right community for myself? Now, that's a great question, and there are definitely many different factors you're going to want to consider when making this decision to make a move into a 55 plus community. Now, one of the very first questions you want to ask yourself is, where do I want to keep my budget around? I will tell you right out the gate, you are going to have a variety of options, budget-wise, from the low to mid 200 range all the way up going into the millions. So it's really just going to come down to where you're comfortable, where you'd like to see yourself, and focusing on the communities that will be the best fit for you and your budget. From there, one of the big factors you're going to want to consider is proximity to healthcare. Now, luckily here in Las Vegas, whether you live in Las Vegas or Henderson or North Las Vegas, you're always going to be minutes from healthcare facilities, hospitals. You will never have to drive more than 5, maybe 10 minutes to your nearest facilities. If you're looking to commute from one end of the valley to the other, you're usually never looking at more than a 25-minute to 30-minute drive, depending on where you're coming from. Healthcare is important though, so that's definitely something you want to give thought when you're exploring different communities and areas, especially if you have specialized needs that need to be addressed. The third factor to consider when picking a retirement community is weather. Most of my clients are coming from all over the country, and I will tell you, here in Las Vegas, we've got lots of sunshine, not so much rain, but if you're looking for a warm, dry environment, yes, we have the 3 long summer months, but the other 9 months of the year, you're gonna be in very comfortable weather. You're not gonna have to worry about the humidity or the mosquitoes or the brutal cold winters and shoveling your driveway. It's just a very warm, welcoming environment. Born and raised here, I'm very happy with the weather, but definitely big factor to consider, especially depending on where you're coming from. The fourth thing you'll wanna consider when looking for various retirement 55 plus communities would be the type of home you'd like to see yourself in. When I say type of home, I mean the style. Depending on where you're coming from, you may see yourself gravitating towards an open concept home, or perhaps you prefer a home with more separation. Maybe you want the stairs, maybe you prefer not to have the stairs. Either way, there is an option for you, but that's definitely something to think about because that will affect the communities that you should be looking at in that exploration. The fifth factor to consider is, of course, amenities. That is what sells these communities. That is what makes them as special as they are, the amenities and the lifestyle. So when you're looking at amenities, it's probably important to think about what activities you'd like to see yourself in so that we're matching you up to the community that has the activities and amenities that you're looking for, that you'd like to implement into your daily lifestyle. Another factor to consider when making a move and picking the right 55 plus community for you is traveling, your lifestyle. How often are you traveling? Are you at home most of the year? Would this be a secondary home for you? Would you be leaving your home unoccupied or renting it out during the winter months? Either way, this is definitely something to think about. Our communities are built for winter birds, but there are definitely some communities you want to consider more than others, depending on your lifestyle and how often you are traveling. Seventh factor to consider would be pets. Do you have fur babies? Do you have cats, dogs? If you have pets, definitely having an enclosed backyard or space for your fur babies is probably important to you, and we'll want to make sure that we're focusing on the communities where we can get you that privacy and also a fully enclosed backyard for the pets. And the final factor to consider when looking at 55 plus communities, retirement destinations that may be a great fit for you, would be family. Now, being in Las Vegas, I will tell you, once you're here, you're gonna have more visitors than you really know what to do with, just because we are a popular spot for travelers and families love to come and visit. Now, if you're gonna have family staying with you, maybe you want an extra bedroom or a couple extra bedrooms for friends or grandkids or children. I hope this gives you a little bit of an idea of some of the factors you may want to consider when making a move into a 55 plus community. Of course, this just scratches the surface. If you have any questions, I'd love to talk with you one-on-one, learn a little bit more about where you're coming from, and custom tailor our search so that we're matching up to the communities that will be the best fit for you and for your lifestyle. Just as a reminder, we have nearly 30 different communities here in the greater Las Vegas area. So I will leave my phone number right here on the screen and down in the description box below. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I want to thank you so very much for taking the time to watch my video. Have a great day.